Welcome to week 2 of Stronger and Fitter. Hope you enjoyed the first week. Don't forget to leave feedback for the first week to help make some changes and go into the draw for a chance to win $50. So for the second week, we're going to keep some exercises the same, but we're also going to implement some new exercises. So for the warm up for the first stretch, we're going to have the chest stretch. So we're going to start off nice and easy, one foot in front of the other, arm up against the wall, and then just lean forward to stretch the chest out and hold for 10 seconds. Warm-up exercise we're going to do is targeting the shoulder. So you're going to put your arm across your body, hand up around the elbow, and gently push across your body. As I said, you should feel the stretch over the shoulder, and you should hold that for 10 seconds and then repeat on the opposite side. One more warm-up stretch we have is the glute stretch. So to start, sit down on the ground, place one leg over the other, and gently push over to the side. And what you should feel is a stretch just along the side and along the back. And hold this for about 10 seconds, and then swap to the other side. We're going to do some jumping jacks. So you're going to jump up and back. So that's one repetition, and we're going to do about 10 of those. exercise is the push-up, and that's going to target the chest. So we're going to do that by getting down on your knees, hands just wider than shoulder width. You're going to come down and come up, just like that. And if you're finding that a little bit easy, you can then do it up on your toes. Keep making sure that you keep your back straight. You don't drop down too low or arch up too high. So keeping the back straight and coming down. So one thing to remember with the push-up, so go as far down as you feel comfortable. So you can go all the way down, or if you feel comfortable, you can go just halfway down and then come up. So try and aim for 8 to 12 reps, or as many as you can do. The next exercise is the plank. So again, knees are going to be touching the ground. Your forearms are going to support. And you're going to hold this position for about 20 seconds. And you should feel the muscles working in the core. If you're finding that too easy, same thing, you can rest your forearms on the ground and come up onto your toes and hold that for about 20 seconds. So making sure when you are doing that plank that your back remains straight the whole time, that you're not arching too high or too low. So make sure it stays straight the whole time. Is the bridge, and that's going to help target the glute muscles and also the hamstrings at the back of the leg. So you're going to start by lying on the ground, back flat, and simply feet flat on the ground, lifting your bottom off the ground, holding it for 2 to 3 seconds, and then gently dropping back down. And you want to repeat this process for about 8 to 10 repetitions. The next exercise we've got is a fly, which will help target the shoulder muscles. To do this, you will need a household equipment weighing approximately 2 to 3 kilos. So I've got a couple milk bottles here with me, and simply going to bring them out to the side, hold it for a couple seconds, and then bring it back in. So once you get to the top, make sure you hold it, and slowly bring it back down to the bottom. And aim for 8 to 12 reps. So one more thing to remember with the fly is when you bring it out to the side, you want to come out at an angle at about 30 degrees rather than coming straight out to the side. So making sure when you go out, you're going out at a slight angle, holding it and then bringing it back in. cool down, we're going to do some stretches like we did in the warm-up. So we're going to start with the chest stretch again. Be head, hand and arm flat against the wall, stepping forward with the opposite leg and gently leaning forward. But this time I want you to hold the stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. And again, you should feel the stretch along the front. Cool-down exercise is the shoulder stretch. So similar to the warm-up, same thing, you're going to put your arm up, gently push across your body, but this time you're going to hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds and then repeat the same on the opposite side. Stretch is a glute stretch. So you have to be sitting down on a flat surface, bringing one leg over and gradually pushing it over to the side. And you should feel a stretch on the side down here. And again, hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds and then repeat on the opposite side. Cool down stretch is the hamstring stretch. So you need to find a stable, flat, elevated surface. One leg on top, and you can also hold on to something for balance. You should feel a gentle stretch in your hamstring, knees slightly flexed, and gently just lean forward. Hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then repeat on the opposite side. cool down activity, just for some relaxation. You're going to sit down, lie down on the ground, taking a deep breath in and out. You can also put your hands on your stomach to feel your stomach rise and fall. And you can do this activity for 20 to 30 seconds.